Hello everyone, welcome back. Linear algebra, we still here. This is chapter 2. I'm gonna give you a little bit of hints to start on the homework, and then I'm gonna make some more videos so you can just finish it. It's very easy. So, fun fact: when I remember I didn't go to one of those lectures and I went to some tutors, they they confused me. That thing did not make sense what they were saying. They were not even being they were not they were a little mean. And so I'm gonna make this especially so you can just understand. The first one of this chapter 2 is very easy. Don't let people make you feel stupid. Alright. So first of all, shout out to my amazing friend Han, who gave me this. So it's like you're trying to make a coffee in the morning. Oh, that's the first time I'm smelling this too. You're trying to make a coffee in the morning, and then you take the bean, this delicious Ethiopian bean. It was roasted in Japan, and then you grind it. So, and then you grind it, and then you put it on the filter. You make a powder with it, and then so you can taste all the fruitiness and of the bean. And so at the end, at the beginning, you start with this, with the bean, and then at the end you get a cup of coffee. I mean, liquid coffee. So you see coffee here, put in the machine, and then coffee cup here. If that makes sense. So you see, I have a wall, like I have like some type of device that tell me what I need to do. Right here, I have a wall. I put an input in there. I put some coffee bean in there. You see what I'm saying? Input number is, I don't know, 20. Oh, actually, that's a good recipe for over 20 grams of coffee beans. Put here, go through a whole process, and as we've been doing, you put the 3 here. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. There's a whole calculation we do, and then we get 7. So you do the same thing. Well, we've been doing the same thing. Matter of fact, this chapter is what made me understand that we've been doing anything on everything. Every single thing is all matrices. It's all vectors and all those graphs. Do we want to keep doing those stuff? Oh, let's put them in the matrices. So every single thing you're gonna see, if anything you see that is getting hard, you just put it back to the form of equation and you solve it just like a matrix. And I know you probably got that the first day of class. I literally not too long ago understand that's what I'm supposed to do. And it's okay. It's okay. As long you can deeply understand this, and anytime you see some type of equation, you can put it to the form of matrix. That's it. That we're good. So we already know for matrix so far, matrix can be interpreted as spreadsheets, a system of equation, and collection of vectors, and a whole of transformation, input and output for vectors. Let me explain. I'll write right here. Transformation, and you see what I'm saying by transformation, right? It's, how would I say that? You might put something. Well, you might have something like this. You might have an input like this on this line right here. That a vector. You see there's like the little arrow. Make it a vector. That the output, make it rotate this way. But that's okay. I don't want to confuse you for that first homework. But it's the same thing when we have those things here. And what is a good example? Oh yeah, actually, best example, 3, 2, 4, and then we have 3, 4. So and then for us to do this, we realize that it's best for us to put this like this, 1, 3, and then 4 plus 4, 2, 4, like this. And I know you probably know exactly how to do this. It's 3 times 1 is 3, and 4 times 2 is 8, so 3, 8, and then so it's 3, that's 11, and then it's 3 times 3 is 9, and 4 times 4 is 16, and so that's 4 plus 16. Fun fact, how I count is I have 4 plus 16 and I'm like 9 plus 16 and I'm like, oh, 9, let's cut it and put it to the let's take 4 of it and put it to the 16, 20, and 25. So that's 25. This is actually not what I'm looking at. I just make this on my head. That but whatever, that's how it's supposed to be. So as you see, we have an input right here, and then we get an output right here. Easy peasy. That's what the homework is. Let me check this real quick for you. Oh, I hope you were looking at it. So you see I have this the how would I say that, the wall, and then I have the input. So for me to make it easier for myself to work it out, so I do a whole work on it. You see, that's when we bring the coffee, we kind of like, that's all the calculations we're making the over, right? And then we do the whole calculation, and then we get an output right here, an output vector right here. Then I'm gonna show you how to do the first homework, because that first question kind of got me a little not feeling good, because the way they were explaining it to me, not my professor, because I did not go to that lecture, he was making me feeling a little sad. So first of all, we have 3, 1, and then we have 1, 2, and then they say like A equals this, and then they say A, then draw A, 1, 0. So from this, what we understand is this is the input oh, that's the input vector. Is that a good word? Yeah. And then this is the row, and then they want us to get an output. I'm gonna put this right there so I can have more space. So from this, I like having 1 and 0s because I know it's gonna be one of them. 0, oopsie, 1, 2, and then like this. So when it's 0, it's gonna be one of the column, one of the column. That's actually good. Oopsie, man, like this. So we already know that's 3, 1. What does that tell us? You go on your how do you call this, my open math. You go on my open math, and then I'm gonna just keep this like this right now. You go on my open math. You had an input which was 1, and when x is 1, y equals to 0, right? When x is 1, y equals to 0. That's the input, and then the output is 1, 2, 3 right here. We had an input, the 1 0, and then now we 1 2 3. Let's think those are 1 2 3s, and then what now we have the answer was a 8 3 1. Was it? I think so. Oh, 1 3. It's 3 1, and then so when x is 3, y equals to 1, like this. So from this we can have our vector just like that. Well, I hope your line is straighter than mine, but something like this, and that's it. And that should help you do all of them just like that. And honestly, the other ones, if you see something that looks so hard, just think about putting it back to matrices
or convert it back to equations.
And that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace out.
Next album I shoot get photo. Somewhere rap créole dégueulasse, soit des bouts de grec coco.